down. Now the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. He's already homered here in this one.
That was loud contact.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Could be extra bases. Here comes Kiner. He will score, and the lead continues to grow. Cut off, throw to third.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So one gone with a runner at third. And stepping in for Boston, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ruiz grabs it on the run. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and it's 13-1.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ripped on a line to center. And it's off the Green Monster. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw, and it gets away. And that extends the inning.
The bat.
Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So two down. Here now the Red Sox D. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. Their third home run of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 15-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Sean Newcomb gets the call from the pen.
Number 16.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dives. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back here at Fenway, ready now for the fifth inning. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Right through there for a strike.
Tell me if you've heard this one before, Boog. Nolan Ryan is on the mound, and the other team doesn't have any hits.
Andy O2. And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
In time to Gehrig. Just got him on that one.
Now batting. Nick Allen.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Nick Allen. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one to first. Garrett. He handles it himself. Oakland goes quietly. Ready to go for the last last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Get out of town. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 16-1. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman cleared it out of here.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig. That one ripped right center field. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 17-1.
He wasted no time in that at bat. Swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Ruiz tracks it down for the out.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
And here is Ralph Kiner. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And that is gone. A solo shot. Their third home run of the inning. It's 18-1.
That's an impressive swing of the
left-hander out of the bullpen, Scott Alexander. So one out, nobody on. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mike Schmidt.
Scott Alexander.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. That one ripped. And it's gone. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 20-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. On the journey, find a purpose. Making sure that all the pain I felt was worth it. I'ma stand up. I'ma stand up. I'ma rise to the top. Never will I fall. Always will I fly. You can see it in my eyes. I'm a fighter, so I fight. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Piazza. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
David Ortiz. He's already homered in this game. left center field. They're waving Piazza home. He scores, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure
now on the bump, Trevor Gott. Back to the top of the lineup, Joe Morgan up next for the Red Sox.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Now that the right fielder.
And next for the Red Sox, Roberto Clemente. 4 for 4 with 2 homers, a double, and a single. He only needs the triple for the cycle. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
The first baseman, number 10.
And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. Base hit, 1 run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is still loaded and still only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that.
Nice grab.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys in the corners because, you know, especially when it's a right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early, sometimes it's a little bit late, but that one was perfect.
Digging in, Ralph Kiner. That one drilled left field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and the lead continues to grow. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 gone with runners at the corners. So stepping in for Boston, Mike Schmidt. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded.
He's got it. And that is out number 3. But it's a huge inning for him as they scored 10 times. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox out front 25-1. The right-hander back to work. Noda now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And there's a
miss.
ball.
That's a ball.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. 2 down.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with the base runner. Could become dangerous.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. bottom of the 6th. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Short hop liner, handled it short. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Now it's the DH, David Ortiz. That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And stepping in for Boston, Roberto Clemente. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Lou Gehrig up next for the Red Sox.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely. Lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Now it's going to be Willie Mays. This looks like extra bases. Gehrig around second.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. And a nice job of turning that one around.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Swing, a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying and gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 30-1.
When a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that.
Danny Jimenez taking over on the mound. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Mike Schmidt. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ripken stands in now and watches strike one. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it hits off the monster. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is wild.
110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Now at the plate. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Next to hit, David Ortiz. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning coming up. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland. Seth Brown. Ryan back to work. And that drops in for a strike. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Mays sizes this one up. One down. Next up for the A's, J.D. Davis. A strikeout and a walk. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gassed it right by him. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. The Athletics hitless so far in the game. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Schmidt calls it in to end the inning. 7 no-hit innings in the books. Back here at Fenway, stepping in, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe
The pitch.
Morgan.
Well struck right field. That one is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Lucas Erceg.
Number 70, Lucas Erceg.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back, gone.
Quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. That one ripped left field. Tattooed and gone.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Around second, he wants to cycle. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Now tries to get back, but they slapped the tag on him at second. Ralph Kiner up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped. And it bangs off the monster. Makes the turn and heads for second. Wow, it ends up being just a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. This
one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone.
Excellent extension and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
There's a line drive to left field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay to second, and he's there with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And at second with one away, Mike Piazza digs in now. Out towards right center field. Long run on his horse. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags at second.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So man aboard. And now the DH, David Ortiz. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Next to hit. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Oh, he can't bring it in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next, the Red Sox. the right fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Roberto Clemente. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and the lead continues to grow.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. But a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Already 8 runs across this inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Out towards left center. Ruiz going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. Back in Boston, we go to the 8th. Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Here comes the pitch. Pitch out there. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Allen, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. Ersig back to work. Big stack center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I mean, come on, have a game. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, Mike Schmidt. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he deals. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man.
Special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And now Cal Ripken Jr. and that's a base hit.
Now batting, catcher.
And at first, Mike Piazza now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Runner.
Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The tag out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
And the 0-1. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Piazza into second, and he's got it doubled. One down. Here now the Red Sox DH. David Ortiz. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. And stepping in for Boston, Joe Morgan. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now here is Roberto Clemente.
Runner.
No, he's safe.
On a line out towards center. Ruiz makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And next for the Red Sox, Lou Gehrig.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Stop rocking till I retire. Spaceship fly high, lights never dim, so the dim is unfair. What it goes and get endless. I'm a soldier, straight rock and roll. Since I rock the bomb and all to Prince Post. Harder than Egyptian arithmetic. People say it won't.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, put the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees. And he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
No asking it who's the naughtiest. This is for hip hop and all rock, whole soul electro, first whole star pop. This is for the pain and the struggle.
2 outs, nobody on. Down the left fielder, Ralph Kiner. Line drive. That's down. 1 hops off the wall.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time. But
now that's smacked to right center. Out of here.
This is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something.
This one smacked out to left center. And it 1 hops the wall. The throw into second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Got to good pitch to drive, stayed short with his back patch of the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there, on its way, and gone. Joe Morgan getting ready to hit. Line drive, caught. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Ryan Noda. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
I can only imagine the nerves that some of the defensive players have right now. You've got to have the mindset, I want the ball hit to me, but in front of that, you hope that he strikes the hitter out.
Hits and misses, it's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
One down, base is empty. Got one out to right. Clemente in position. That's out number 2. And now the toughest one is left to get. The final out to complete the no-hitter.
Yeah, and not much we can say anymore. Everyone knows what this situation is, and he's so close, Bird, you can taste it.
Wicker in the box now. No balls and a strike. A chance for the no-no right here.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ryan is just 1 strike away. Two outs. On the ground, and this should do it. And it's a no-hitter.
Congratulations to him. He was dominant all game long. Got some really nice play behind him defensively. It seemed like everyone was on board, pulling for him to finish the no-hitter, but most importantly, get the W for the team.
Love at first sight. West Coast precision for the listeners tonight. Take you on a cruise, get millionaire. But it's lonely at the top, cause the best don't stop.
That young boy with no parachute, jumping out of that plane. That young boy with no parachute, he must be insane. That young boy with no parachute, he's looking so free. That young boy with no parachute.
That was a ball game. 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
They're gonna do. They're gonna for you. We know the truth. So we make a move. While they beating the block, we going straight to the top. So we gotta move in the same direction.
chased out the mess.